and welcome back to my channel. My name is Tanya with Mind, Body, and Soul Company, and I make aromatherapy, bath, and beauty products. If you're new here, welcome. I hope you'll love today's video and stick around for more videos, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Today's soap is going to be a cold process soap. It's a lavender essential oil soap, which lavender is one of my all-time favorite scents and essential oils. So really excited to be making this soap today. To go ahead and get started, I have my oils here, and then I have my lye water and I have titanium dioxide mixed in with it. I wanted to go ahead and just mix it in with my lye water solution because I don't want the purples in this soap to be overly bright. So I wanted to go ahead and just add titanium dioxide to the whole batch. So I have it poured in there, and I'm first going to just give it a quick whisk. Start getting it combined there. There we go. That is looking pretty good. And then I'm gonna give it just a real quick stick blend. That should be good for now because I'll blend it more once I add in the micas and the fragrance. So we'll just set that off to the side there. So I have my two smaller containers here. I'm gonna go ahead and just pour off some of my soap batter. I'm gonna do two different purples as well as keep a little bit of it white. I've got that poured in there. And then wipe this up real quick. I've already made a mess. Okay, so I have my containers here. And this one I'm gonna leave white. And then I'm gonna be using Fantasia and Jam Session purples from Nurture Soap. I'm gonna go ahead and just get that poured in. And I had just mixed these up with a little bit of my oils. All right, and I'm gonna give each one of these a quick whisk just to get it started. And that way I can see if I need any additional purple in there. All right, I think that's looking pretty good so far. I'll just add in a smidgy more to each one. And then I am doing a lavender essential oil. It's 4042 from Brambleberry. I'm just gonna get that poured in here. Some into each container. And then give everyone one more quick whisk, and then we'll see if we need, how much blending we actually need to do. Looking good, and it smells wonderful. Yeah, I spray lavender on my sheets. I diffuse it with thieves oil. I do a rollerball recipe with it. I kind of love all things lavender. I have a couple different kinds out in my garden. It's one of my favorites. I think it does so much for people as far as relaxing you and just how it brings on a calmness. And next to maybe orange and peppermint, it's probably my favorite essential oil. It might even beat out those two, but I definitely love it. All right, everyone is looking really good there. So we're just gonna do a quick stick blend of all of them. We're gonna start here with our white. That's gonna be a little air bubbly. That's okay. And we'll tap this one out. Pretty happy with that. And I do have my surface sanitized here. So if you do see me set one of my spatulas down on the table, it has all been sanitized. All right. There we go. Okay. And now I'm just gonna pour these in. So here's that one. This one was the Fantasia. And then over here on this side, we're gonna pour in the Jam Session. Not a huge difference in the color, but it'll add some nice contrast into the soap. And then I'm gonna give this one quick swirl within the pot. And now we're gonna get it poured into our mold. I really like the silicone molds from Brambleberry. That is what I use with all of my cold processed soaps. So we're gonna go ahead and get that poured in. I am loving how it looks here so far. That looks great. I'm gonna go ahead and get this scraped out. And I'll get this one out of the way. And we'll get any last little bits out of these. All right, there's that one. One more to go. And then I'm gonna let this set up just for a little bit. That way I can texture the top. And then we're gonna come back and add some lavender buds as well as some poppy seeds. So we'll let this set up and then I'll be right back. All right, and we're back. It should be set up enough where I can go ahead and start adding some texture in here. I'm just taking my spoon and dragging it across. This is one of the funnest parts about a batch of soap is when you're doing the top of it, at least I think it is. It's kind of like, you know, when you make an ice cream sundae and you're adding all your toppings and you just want to see how much you can get on top of it. That's what I think of when I'm putting on the different embeds and stuff on the top of the soap. So it's going to be really simple as far as the design. I have some lavender buds here. I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle those down the middle. The reason I didn't put any on the inside is they tend to turn brown when you put them inside the soap, which definitely would not be the look that I'm going for. Plus it can end up giving you some drags on it. And you always want to put on a little more than you think you need, because a lot of them are going to fall off when we go to cut it. These smell awesome. It'd be nice. My lavender's not at a point yet where I can harvest it and use it for my soaps, but hopefully someday. All right, I think that's enough of those. And then just for a little more texture down the sides, I'm gonna sprinkle on some poppy seeds. So real simple, but real natural top. I think that looks great. There we go. I think that is just perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and let this set up for 24 to 48 hours, and then we'll be back to cut. And here's a close-up of the soap. All right, and we're back to cut my lavender essential oil soap. I've already got a couple of cut over here. Hadn't turned the camera on yet, so I did already do a few bars. Okay, the colors turned out really nice. Got a few drag marks there, and I'll just have to plane those off. But I love how pastel the purple had become on the bars. This would be better to cut on its side, but it's a little hard with this kind of cutter to do that. I'm hoping soon I'll be able to get myself a wire cutter, but still saving up for that. There we go. And the lavender smell is awesome with this soap. So really happy with how that turned out. I'm glad I could use all essential oil in it. So I'm definitely gonna have some work to do cleaning up the drag marks on these bars, but still think the soap turned out great. So I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in my next one.